Now let's code that how we can take input from the user for any number, and then we're gonna print the table of it. Let's create the class now. So I'm going to click on the new class here, and now we will going to name it input table class. Okay, so input table class, or let's name it input table only, input table. All right, let's open the editor and create a class here. Class input table. Now I will write the main function, public static void main, and I will pass this string argument array which is of type string. So I will write string args and these two brackets. All right, so now this is our basic skeleton that we needed for most of the programs in Java. Now we want input from the user, right? So in Java we have a scanner class. So scanner class in Java is a class that is used to take the input from the user. Now what I will do is, in Java, it is like when we want a library function from a particular class, so we have to import that class, right? So how to import scanner? So we will write the keyword which is import, you can see that, and after that I will write java dot util dot scanner, and inside my main function I will create the scanner object. And how we can do that? Just simple, we will write a scanner and then we will give it a variable. I'm writing, let's say, sc, and then I will write this equal sign, which is the assignment operator, and we will assign this new scanner here. Now it's a constructor. We will discuss each and every step, that what is constructor and what is that, and inside that we will pass this system.in, which means that we will take the value from the keyboard. In means input there, right? We are taking this value from the user now. So scanner sc equals to new scanner system.in. So that we have wrote here as a the object here, right? Now we will be going to print a message for the user. We say that, okay, user, you want to print a table of a number, so we can have a message to let the user know that you can now put a number there. So I'm writing here system.out.println, and here I'm passing this message, and I will pass the message with double quotations because that's a string. I'm writing enter the number whose table you want. Okay, and now let's do this simple thing, that is take whatever the user is giving us the input, take in a variable, and I want to take in the variable whose name is, let's say, num. So num will be of type integer, so I want to write int num, and now we will connect this int num with the scanner. And how we will do that? Simple, we will write this assignment operator, then we will write sc. Why we are writing the sc? Because we have used this sc here, which is nothing but a variable, you can say, of this scanner object that we have created, right? Now you just go ahead and use this sc, and you want a function which is dot next int. And what is the next int? Well, since you have used integer as a variable here, don't miss those parentheses. As you can see that we have taken the variable as num, which is of type integer, int. So in order to post that number, the scanner will need a function, and that is nothing but the next int function, right? Now we have the number in num. Now we will use that num in order to in order to write the logic, right, in order to print the table. So now go ahead, again we will need a for loop, so I'm writing the for there, and here what I will do is I will be going to give it a scope, and here we're going to initialize with integer I is equals to 1, I is lesser or equal to 10, and then I plus plus. Okay, so we have initialized it, and now here I will be going to print my logic. So what I will do is I will be going to write, I would recommend you, if you can pause the video and write the logic by yourself. I'm just doing here system dot out dot println, and here we will be going to write the logic. Okay, oops, chale parenthesis, and here we will be going to write the logic, which is here. Okay, so I will be going to write what I should write. I will write number num. So the number will be nothing, the number that is printed by the user, given by the user. After that I will use plus operator, and then I will pass here this x, which will denote the sign of multiplication. Then what I will do is I will again need an operator. Now that plus operator. Now here I will be going to pass the variable I. And why I am passing the variable I? Because it's my for loop iteration. I is equals to 1 in the first, then I become 2, I become 3, and I goes till 10. So this I is coming from the for loop. You can see that for loop I equals to 1 and I lesser than equal to 10. Yes, exactly. So it's coming from there. So that's the reason we use it here. So now what I will do is I will use again the plus operator, and now after this I need let's write one comment here, so that what type of that we needed format. So we need a number, then we need this multiplication, then we need 1 there in the starting, then equal, then like this we need it, right? So we have did it till here. Now we need equal, right? So now again I will do double quotation and I will pass equal here, and I will give some space here so that we can have the space in the output. Now again I will be going to write this plus operator, and then I will pass the num multiplication by I, that equation. Why num into I? Because we know that 6 times 1 is 6, 6 times 2 is 12. So where is this 1 and 2 is coming? 1 and 2 is coming from I. And from where the num is coming? So num is coming from the user, right? So that's the reason we will going to write num multiply by I. Okay, now let's run our code and check that how it's working. So first I will compile, and then I will close it, and then I will be going to run it, the main function. Okay, and here we go. It is asking me enter the number whose table you want. Let's take the number, let's take 6, and let me enter. Okay, so we can see that it is giving us the table of 6. So likewise you can take any number of your choice, and you can make the table of. So if you didn't watch our previous video, I will give you that video link in the description, the video number 1, where we have did a program where we didn't take any we didn't take any input from the user, but we manually type the number. But here we have this opportunity because of the scanner class, that we can take the input from the from the user, whosoever is using your application. We can take the input from him or her. So that was all about the tutorial, and I hope you like it. Thank you so much.